Clinton Cole, Kade McClure. Kade, how are you feeling right now? I guess that's the first thing.
Yeah, not too bad. I mean,
no specifics, but
yeah,
overall.
just trying to get used to the feel of the grind of the long season, games every day compared to college. But arm feels good. The rest of my body feels pretty good right now. So just trying to keep that rolling.
So you have a pretty loaded pitching staff here, and especially a good bullpen. Blake and Lincoln and Johnson Knight. So what's that like every day? Learning from these guys too.
It's awesome. I mean, in college we had such a competitive, rotation with a lot of high draft pick guys, and then getting here, and it's just, exactly the same. There's so much competition every day. I mean, every starter's throwing well, guys at the pen are throwing great, and it just makes it fun to kind of go out there and watch baseball every day.
So you're at Louisville. You mentioned some of the guys there, not by name, but you played with some really good players.
Absolutely.
Corey Ray was there, Brendan McKay,
yeah,
and then of course Zach Birdie, who's in the Sox system as well. So let's go back to Corey and Brendan, some high draft picks. What was it like, playing with them every day, learning from them too?
I mean, Brendan was my roommate for 2 years, so I was around Brendan a lot and had a lot of time to pick his brain. And he'd always throw the day before me in a weekend series to kind of talk to him about what to expect, what kind of hitters that we were facing, and but just from a maturity standpoint, freshman year coming in and learning a lot from Birdie and guys like Funkhauser and Harrington and Kidston and guys like that who really kind of laid the groundwork for what it's supposed to be like as a Louisville freshman, and how your career is supposed to kind of carry out. So it was a lot of fun to go to work every day and work out with those guys, compete against them all the time.
Do you still talk to Brendan and Corey and these guys?
Yeah, I haven't talked to Corey in a little while. I know he's playing well. He's up in AA now, and I just talked to Brendan the other day. He got moved up to High A, so things are obviously going great for a lot of those guys. And I think kind of it's just a lot of it's a product of Louisville and the organizations that they're in.
What about Zach?
Zach just texted me the other day. Kind of banged up my knee a little bit, so Zach has reached out a little bit. We've been talking, and I know he's working real hard to get back, to ready to go from his TJ. And Zach's one of the hardest working guys I know, and a really hard nosed dude. So it's kind of cool to, Zach was a locker mate for 2 years, and just kind of see his work ethic, and hopefully some of that rubbed off on me.
So you played at Louisville. You guys, you had some pretty good seasons. So what was your favorite memory, I guess, at Louisville?
One specific moment probably is just the dog pile after beating Kentucky to go to my first College World Series experience, and but I think as a whole is just getting to work out with those guys every day and be on the field with those guys, and just surrounded by total absolute dudes who worked hard, and obviously it's showing on whether they're in pro ball, they're still there or whatever it is, but it was a lot of fun.
For you this season, you're having a lot of success. I know you said your arm's feeling well, but other than obviously how you feel, what have you been working on this season? What's been going right for you on the mound?
In college you can kind of get away with walking people, or
right.
Maybe not putting people away as quickly as you'd like to. And in pro ball you learn that you can't walk people, can't hit people, and you got to throw strikes, otherwise you're not going to get deep into games and give your team a chance to win. So here, so far I've learned the most is you got to pound the zone absolutely at all times, and trust your defense behind you, because if the ball gets put into play, you got guys who are professional baseball players too as well behind you, so those plays are going to be made, and you just got to learn to trust yourself and trust your defense.
A lot of good arms in this farm system. So what do you do? I know obviously you do what you do every day, but what else do you have to do to not get noticed, because people know who you are, but to take that next step? And do you think you're ready coming up here for that next step?
I think a lot of the stuff that you don't see kind of just is what excels you to the next level, and that's like doing body mobility, and it's doing prehab stuff in the training room, eating right, and doing a lot of stuff on the side that a lot of people don't see or aren't talked about,
right.
Based off field performance and stuff like that is what I think kind of helps you keep healthy and kind of gets you moving throughout a system.
All right, man, thanks.
Thank you very much.